At this point in life, when Matthew McConaughey goes ahead and opens up a YouTube channel, you cannot underestimate the power of a personal brand. You cannot underestimate the power of what social media can do for you. I'm Elias with the YesDuet team. Thank you guys for being here in this video. And in this quick one, I wanted to pretty much tell you a little bit of what has been the test in the last few videos, because in the past few weeks we have grown like 300 or 400 more followers, and that is because of a few videos that we have been posted, and they are not, you know, like this kind of video where it's just like a one, you know, like a one shot, a one take and one go. It's a little bit more like a, you know, get on a script, get in front of the camera, record the scenes, now go to the editing software and, you know, get a nice background, put some nice music on it, and a lot of this stuff, right? So it takes a little bit more time, but it pays off sometimes. What I want to tell you today is the results of that test. I invested about 40 bucks and it was $10 per video that I had to put to in order to get to 400 followers. So out of 40 bucks, I was able to get 400 followers, 400 new followers on my page, on my Facebook page. I wasn't sending people to Instagram because I am growing constantly there, but I wanted to get a little bit more growth on Facebook. And if you are one of those new followers, I want to tell you, pretty much introduce myself a little bit and tell you that these videos that we will get to consume in this page are not for entertainment, they are not for having fun, they are not to make you laugh. They are to actually help you get a business going from the ground. You know, how to start from scratch with your personal business, basically, you know, with your online business. It doesn't matter if you're doing, you know, if you are a dancer, if you are a teacher, I don't care what you are. These days, every single person that is trying to make commerce, you know, that is trying to make some type of commerce out there, they need to be on social media. I was talking to a friend this morning and I was telling, man, you know, to me it's really funny to see how people are, you know, starting a new business, and for example, they go to a different country to buy some clothes and they open up a new place, you know, like a new store here, and they have to rent the place, they have to hire some employees, they have to pay a lot of taxes. You know, it's a whole lot of stuff to be able to get a business going from the ground, a physical business, you know, a regular old-fashioned business. But it doesn't matter, you know, those regular old-fashioned business, they will always be out there. What I'm trying to tell you guys is that you need to be here. You know, if you are part of the physical business entrepreneurs, if you have, for example, I don't know, a gym, you know, you have to be able to keep people coming in. You're not gonna be able to do that, you know, online. They're not gonna be able to lift weights or to actually get some work going from home, you know. At least they could, you know, we're not gonna get into that, but they could if they had the equipment and maybe an app or, you know, different things. If they would have the technology for it, maybe they could do it from home. But as they are right now, a gym, you know, you cannot bring the gym to the house. You can buy some equipment, but that's your gym. As a business, as a gym owner, you have to bring people in order for you to make some cash. But you also have to be here, because otherwise, how are they gonna know that you have a gym for them to come to? At this point in life, where people like Matthew McConaughey just open up a new YouTube channel and he's posting value content to the social media, like real advices, you know, he's an actor, a freaking amazing actor. I'm pretty sure you know who he is, and he's got a whole career already done. You know, he doesn't have to care about anything. He could pretty much sit down the rest of his life and do nothing, and he would still have a very good lifestyle. And he does know the power of social media, of a personal brand. It's not like he's starting his personal brand, you know, because he has been an actor for years, everyone knows him, but he's starting to share his knowledge, he's starting to share value content on social media. And to me, that is signal that people out there are starting to realize that it's not a luxury, you know, it's not something that you do because you're trying to become famous. It's not something that you do because you are trying to make people laugh. Well, at least if you're a comedian, I guess you are. But what I'm trying to say is this is not something that you do only because you're trying to make some money. You know, I am pretty sure Matthew McConaughey is not trying to make any money, but he knows the power of social media and the power of personal branding. And if you haven't, I suggest you go ahead and check out his videos just for fun. I mean, he's an actor. They are fun. So he puts a little bit of something in there. The other thing I wanted to tell you guys is, to this day, you know, I like to compare personal branding as a business to something like Bitcoin. Back then, like 10 years ago, you would talk to people about Bitcoin and they'd be like, dude, what is that? Can I buy something with it? No, alright, I don't care about it. Fuck it, pretty much don't care about it at all. I even think that you're lying to me. That's what it felt like back then. And to this day, I don't think anybody can come up to in front of a camera and be like, oh, Bitcoin is a scam, don't ever buy that because you're going to lose your money. I don't think that can ever happen. By now people knows what Bitcoin can do and what it will do from here, right? It's not something that you have to fight a lot about in order for actually get people to acknowledge the power of it, right? So that's another point that I wanted to get to the table. That is the same thing with personal branding, to this point where actors and different people out there, that already have done a career, that already have a lot of fame, not that we're looking for it, but that already have, their life done. They don't have anything to care about, and they still come out here, open a channel, start posting value. They do all of this stuff. So to me, that is a signal that something's changing. Something is changing within the people that is looking at this. Actually, I'm gonna make a quick stop here, guys. If you haven't hit like in the channel or the page or our Instagram, whatever you're watching this, because I like to post my content to all of the different social media as is. I don't make any differences from one another. I do when it comes to images, but I post the same videos to the different social media. So it doesn't matter where you are. Make sure to go and hit subscribe, follow or like, and I will really appreciate it. Not only that, but you will also make sure to get a lot of a lot of information that will help you grow your content, that will help you grow your business. From here and on, let me see, I had a few notes here. Some people are okay, yes, this is another example of how powerful social media can be these days, and this morning I was talking to some friends and I was asking them, hey guys, what YouTubers do you guys follow? They are kind of my age. We are close to 30 now, and they were, well, one of them was like, oh yeah, I constantly watch this guy or the other, and the other one was like, I don't really follow anyone on YouTube. I don't really watch YouTube at all. And we were like, really? No shit. Do you really not watch YouTube? Because I love YouTube, my other friend, he said like, you know what, dude, YouTube is my life. I watch YouTube the whole fucking day. And to me, it's kind of the same. There's a lot of value content. To me, YouTube for a lot of years was my best teacher, honestly. Of course, it was not YouTube itself, it was the people posting value content in it. But we're talking about like 10 years ago, for example, if you are in a Latin American country, you probably know who Julio Profe is. And Julio Profe is, oh my gosh, he's like the master of masters of mathematics. He's like the king of kings when it comes to math. So I used to watch him a lot, and he used to do this a long time ago. He has like millions and millions of followers now, but he knew the potential that this had back then, and he knows it now. So he just keeps on it and on it. And what I wanted to tell you guys about is the power of a social media, the power of people posting value content to their pages, to their profiles. It is so big that people that engage with your content, if you do an amazing job it gets so powerful that if you stop posting content, some of your audience, a portion of your audience will even get cranky that you're not getting out there. They will get anxious about you, releasing the next video, the next piece of content, the next way for you to help them. And to me, it's amazing to see that happening. What I heard from a friend was specifically, man, I'm starting to hate this person. Not in a lyrical way, but she was like, I'm starting to hate this YouTuber because she hasn't been releasing anything, and I love her, and she's not posting anything. Where is she? Where did she go? She didn't say anything. She didn't make a last video saying I'm a go now. She didn't do nothing. I want some more of that content. And to me, that is simply amazing, to see the power that social media can have on people, to the point that people get anxious and even cranky if you just suddenly stop posting content. For some of us here are probably, we're probably not there yet. You're probably not gonna get cranky if I don't post content, but I definitely get some messages sometimes like, hey man, what's up, what's going on, are you still there? Or stuff like that. To me, that is a leverage that if you don't use, you're just wasting. And why would you waste something? Let's be like Mother Earth and have no waste at all. So I'll give you another example. I have a friend that I've talked to you about that she was in the medical industry before she started working as a software engineer in the technology industry, and recently got hired to be a teacher in the same college that we used to go to. And it has been so good, the journey so far has been so good that recently a student sent a letter to the college, to the university, saying a lot of amazing stuff about this person as a teacher, as a professor. Like, oh, I admire so much the way that this person is patient with the students, and just teach us in a way that anybody can understand how she explains. Somebody took the time to write a formal letter and actually send it, I think in a regular post mail, to the actual college and university, saying amazing stuff about this professor. And it was the first 4 months. It was the first time that she did it, that she was a teacher in this place. Not only in this place, but like forever, she was not a teacher before. She just got hired for it, and she did it, and it went this great, it went this amazing. And it was a little bit disappointing because I also told her, you know what, man, just imagine what you can do with a personal brand. Just imagine the reach that you can have and the impact that you can create on people. Just imagine how you can empower a lot of people out there with that gift that you have, because sometimes most of the people that are out here doing this, maybe we are not, maybe we are not as skillful as other people that could do this and have a ton more of skills that we do, but we take action. That's why that's another message that I always tell you guys, to take massive imperfect action. Not everything has to be perfect. Your first video can be like, hey guys, I'm here, I'm starting to record content. I have not figured it out yet, but I'm pretty sure that you're going to be hearing from me. That can be it, but it's action. You're taking action. That takes you to the second step, and when you do the second step, that takes you to the third step. So I said, imagine what you could do if you started building a personal brand, and showing and teaching and learning also from your audience, learning from the feedback that your people gives you. And she was like, oh man, are you going to seriously start with that? Because I guess she thought I was pitching her or something, but I wasn't. I was being honest, and I was being like, dude, you have the skills, you have what's needed, you have what it takes. But anyways, I guess it doesn't matter how much proof it's out there about it being a powerful tool in order for you to not only have a nice impact, an amazing impact on the people that listen to you and consume your value content, but also a way to grow an online income, right? And that is always something good, that is always, unless you are like, I don't know, super stupid wealthy, like, I don't know, Tony Robbins, let's just say something, right? But if you're not, if you are trying to make a buck, if you're trying to make a living, if you are fighting for it and you like to help other people in your journey, then I suggest you go ahead and start building a personal brand. Not because you are trying to become famous, not because you are trying to, you know, attract people to trick them into buying stupid stuff, not for any of that. To really help them with the knowledge that you already have. It doesn't matter what your knowledge is. You could be a dancer, you could be a mechanic, you could be an industrial engineer, you could be whatever you are. You know, if you help people out, it will come back to you. It will get back to you, and it will get back to you sometimes in form of money. Like always, if you have any questions at all about what I just said, if you didn't understand something, if you want to add something to it, if you think that something that I just said is a lie or that I am wrong about anything, then just leave a comment. You know, like I said at the beginning, or I think I didn't say it, but I'm gonna say it now. This is not a one-way channel of communication. You know, this is a two-way. You can always come to me and like leave comments here, ask your questions, and I will be always here for you. I will always try to respond to everyone, and if I don't know something, I'll come straight to you and be like, you know, I actually have to make some research to get back to you on that one. So if you are ready to start now, and if you feel like you are ready to create content, you know, become a content creator, to actually start posting value to the people that listen to your videos, to the people that are watching your images, that are, you know, consuming your content, then hit me up, because I have a training that will set you up with the exact tools that you need to start with it. At the beginning, like I said at the example video, you have not figured things out, right? You are like going as, you know, you are pretty much going with the flow, you know. You are on flight mode and you're just going with it. But if you want the right tools to actually get going with it, and you need a little bit of a guidance to know where to start, then it's for free. Just ask for it and hit the link in the description for this video if you are watching it on YouTube or Facebook. But if you are watching this on Instagram, just go to my bio and you will see it right there. It's a link that will take you to a WhatsApp conversation where we will pretty much get to chat. You know, I will personally get to know you, and I will grant you access to the training so that you can start building audience, start building your email list, start gaining followers, and start pretty much building your online business and your personal brand. That being said, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao, ciao.